On today's Expert Process Podcast, do you know that it takes 10,000 hours to master any subject? Welcome to the Expert Process Podcast, where we cut the time to mastery in half with our seasoned pros. And now, from Atlanta, Georgia, broadcasting worldwide, here's your resident expert, Durante Smith.
Hey guys, Durante here with the Expert Process again. So check this out. I met this young lady in one of the most unique ways possible because we both have really cool hair. I complimented her on her hair. I was like, yo, that's dope. And then she tells me that she's a fan of the opposite team that I'm pulling for. Honestly, I didn't really care, but the thing was we connected. She's funky. She's cool. We're from the same place. Katiedid Langrock. She's one of the dopest writers out of freaking Atlanta other than me. So we just connected. So Katie, tell them about you, yourself, and what you do. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. But just about myself. What do I do?
Have to.
I am a children's animation and live action writer. I just finished being the story editor, which is like kind of the person that runs all the writers on the animated kids show for Hello Kitty on Amazon.
Wow.
On a new Disney Junior show.
So the Disney Junior show, what's that called? Can you say? No, sometimes that stuff's secret.
Yes, it's been announced. So it's called RoboGobo.
RoboGobo. That's
it will be on Disney Junior.
It's got to be on Disney Junior, RoboGobo.
Yes.
Do we have a release date yet that we can expect?
Probably. I do not know it.
You don't know yet. Wow. So how long have you been in the industry, Katie?
Oh, gosh. 15
years?
15 years.
Did you go to UGA? Because she's from Georgia.
I did not. I'm from D.C.
Oh, you're from D.C.?
Yeah, I just live there.
Wait, so she lives right up the road from where I live in Georgia. So where did you go to university?
Miami, University of Ohio.
No joke.
No joke.
Okay, so then what did you major in?
Good business school.
Different.
Yes.
Okay.
But I was a creative writing major till later.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. So
4 years dedicated to story.
I'm telling you, this is my people. It's my tribe. This is why we connect so well, right?
Felt it right away.
I know, right? So check this out. What I want you to do is tell the folks, like, how do you get into what you do? Because everyone wants to know, how do you be a writer, right? Or how do you become an animated writer? Or like, how do you do that?
Is it fair to say I did it by going to Los Angeles? Because I did.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You took the lead?
I did the decade in RA and just kind of, the advice I give everyone that I know is to make genuine friends.
Yeah, you have to. It's networking.
Because
it's all networking, guys.
But like different than going to a networking party where they're not going to remember you.
That's right.
Like real friends who then they get a job and they pull you and you get a job and pull them. And now
that's so true.
Like of my writing group and of all my friends, everyone's kicking ass. Like everyone's doing really well. And I think it's because we all lifted.
Exactly. Yeah. So what you're saying is essentially you found your tribe of people that you can connect with, and those people then in turn you guys lift each other up. Right.
So we believed in each other and we cared for each other, and therefore, if you want to, all boats rise.
Well, not only that, there's a trust factor, right?
Yes. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So you have that trust factor where it's like that they can deliver the work on time and schedule. They know that they can trust you with whatever it is that you're doing, right? And then as the more time that you spend in the industry, the more you climb that corporate ladder, because it's really what it is, a corporate ladder. Yeah, you climb that corporate ladder, and then you're able to bring in more opportunities for more folks. Am I right to say that?
You're right. And then because I then had that community of people that knew me and liked me, trusted me, I was able to leave LA, but they would still hire me from a distance.
Okay. Exactly.
Because that trust had been built.
So how did COVID affect you? So did that really hurt your business? Did it help business, or did it change business?
It was fine. Honestly, so when I took the leap and moved from LA to Georgia's got a lot of production and not development.
Right. That's exactly
right. And so I did not know anybody who had, personally, I'm sure people have done it, but I personally did not know anybody that had done that successfully and kept working from a distance.
Okay.
So it felt like a real leap of faith.
Right.
And I kept working, and it's entirely thanks to beautiful, wonderful friends and other people who were willing to ask, can I keep her on staff? Can I bring her? Can I have her as freelance from remote? Who were willing to ask that of their own executive producers, et cetera, because they wanted me.
That's so freaking awesome.
And now, thanks to COVID, though, now I'm not the anomaly.
Right.
So many people moved away. So
you're saying this was before COVID?
I moved 3 years before COVID.
Oh, and they gave you that remote flexibility?
They did.
You're a super dope writer then. That does not happen.
It was very lovely, yes. And so now it's nice because now my people who want to bring me on don't have to ask so much.
Sure.
It's a far more common thing.
It's not as much of a stretch.
Right. Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
So what I want to do, the expert process is all about trying to give back, right? It's all about trying to help people out there that are aspiring, or they might be in the industry. They, are trying to get their footing, get the foothold. They don't really know what to do.
Sure.
So what is it that you would say to our audience to inspire them or let them know what it is to do to take that step outside of going to LA?
So there is something that I firmly believe in, which is the constant education.
That's curious.
Constantly,
Yes.
and I don't mean like a formal. I don't mean going to college. I just mean constantly trying to learn more, work on your craft and your crafting here.
Well, thank you.
Having a writers group that you don't lead,
Writers groups. You guys hearing this?
and the ones that you don't lead, you're not the best person. Like they're lifting you up, and
Exactly.
you're good in different areas.
And you have to be open, right? What I would say is the last thing. First, let me say thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for being a very unique and original person, who you are. And I would say, in closing, tell everybody where they can find you, how, if you're open for whatever it is, but just let us know, how do we find you and find your work?
My work on the television and streamers.
Got it.
It's Katiedid Langrock if you want to check on IMDb or LinkedIn. But
Got it.
yeah.
You guys, you're gonna spell your name. Both names are difficult. So Katiedid, Miss Katiedid Langrock, please let us know how we can look you up with your name.
Katiedid Langrock, Langrock.
There we go. All right, guys, you heard it first here. We're out. Peace.